it's Tammy with Tammy Creations, and today we're going to be making these lovely earrings. So they're dangle earrings, and it involves weaving and creating loops and some dangles. You'll just need a couple of 6mm rondelles or any other type of bead that you like. So if you would like to see how to make these, then just keep watching. So to make this earring, we're going to need 3 lengths, 8 inches each, of square copper dead soft 21 gauge wire. You could also use 20 gauge. You're going to need a couple feet of 28 gauge dead soft round wire for weaving, an ear wire, and I just have a rondelle. I think this is a 6mm rondelle. So to begin, we're going to start by making the little circle there at the bottom. So you're going to take 1 length, and we'll also have our usual flush cutters, round nose pliers, chain nose, and nylon jaw pliers. So to begin, we're going to take one of our lengths of 8 inches, and finding the center, we're just going to start to cross these until they form a little oval here, teardrop. So we just want to make sure that these match up to the other earring. All right, so that looks about right. And then we're going to, this will be the top wire. So we're going to start with one of these others, and we're going to take the 28 gauge wire and just wrapping around one of the 21 gauge 3 times, and then pressing those together. Then we're going to add the other straight one above that, and we're going to wrap twice around both of these. Okay. Then we're going to take this one that we just made the little circle on, and we're going to wrap. We're going to go in between the bottom 2, and then we're going to wrap around these top 2 wires twice. Okay. And we're going to repeat this 6 times. Let's see. Yeah, 6 times on each side of this little circle. So I'm just going to, well, I'm not going to press it down yet because I want to make sure that we don't need to move it. But I'm going to go ahead and cut off this little tail. Okay. And after you've done 2 at the top, we're going to come back down. So we'll do 2 times around the bottom 2 wires, and then 3 times around the bottom. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then we're going to repeat twice around the bottom 2. And we're going to come in between the bottom 2 and go around the top 2 twice. Coming back down, we'll go around the bottom 2 and around the bottom 1 3 times. So we're going to repeat that 4 more times, and I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I will be right back. All right, So I've done this 6 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I've come back down and done my 3 at the bottom. So now I'm going to go ahead and push those down tightly. And I'm going to do more wraps. So I'm going to do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'll do 20, 11, 12, just coiling around this bottom wire, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. And then I'm going to begin again with 2 around the bottom 2 and 2 around the top 2. Coming back down, 2 around the bottom 2, and then 3 around the bottom 1. And we will do this 5 more times, and I'll be right back. All right, so I completed 6 more patterns on this side, and I will squish those down just a little bit. And now this is going to be the bottom of our necklace here, like this. And now we need to bend the sides up and around until they meet at the top. And we want to get the same basic shape that we have in the other earrings so that they will match. Oops. Let's see. And we're going to fold over the top one and then press it down. I'm actually going to use these thicker, stronger pliers to do that. And then we've got these wires coming out this way and 3 coming up the top. So now what we're going to do is turn it over to the back, and we're just going to go around this wire on the left and the one next to it. So we're just going to go around those a couple times, and then we're going to go around this last wire a few times, maybe 3 times, and then we're going to trim this off. Okay, so from here, we're going to cut off in the back. We're going to cut off these 3 wires. Just push all that down. And we're going to curve these downward so that they're hidden in the back here. Okay. And then we're going to, just going to trim that a little bit better. We're going to take this bottom wire and let's see. going to bend it over. I'm just going to press it down. And we're going to keep it in the center of where this little circle is. And we're just going to create a little loop down inside of that circle like this. And then trim it off here. So I've got a little loop there. I'm going to use my round nose pliers to close that up a bit. There's my cat, Pepper. All right, now we're going to take the next wire here and we're going to bend it over as well and just push it down. And this time we're going to bring it along the side, along the wrapping part and up. Let's see. And we're just going to make a loop kind of over the top of this one in the center, but it's going to be a little bit bigger than that one. So we can trim that off and continue the circle. Oops. Okay. There we go. Now, we're going to take the top wire and we're going to bend it over our round nose pliers. Just make a circle with it. We want to match the one on the other earring. And then I'm going to bring this around the front. Just hold this and bring this wire around a couple times. Just wrap around. And then trim it in the back. All right. Oh, this one's a little wonky. Let's see. Trim that. Okay. Now, we're just going to take one length of what we have left over from what we've cut off. Down here. Actually, we're going to use 20 gauge. Okay, now we're going to use a 20 gauge piece. It's about 2.5 inches long to make our little dangle down here at the bottom. So to begin, we're just going to make a little curl at the top. And then we're going to bend the stem so that it's going straight up like this. And we're going to put our little bead on, like that. And then we're going to wrap around our round nose again. I want to make sure that the circle is about the same size as the one on that. about that. So she likes to get into everything. Let me just make this circle better. And then I'm going to go around twice. Okay, and trim it off here. Okay, now you're going to want one of these to be turned perpendicular and the other one is going to be flat across. So now we're going to open up this one that we created first, and we're going to place it on our earring dangle like this. And then we're going to take our hook and we're going to open it and put our earring on the hook in the correct direction so that when we wear it, it is facing front. So I'll close that up, and there's our pair of earrings. Now, all I need to do is oxidize these and they'll be ready to go. All right. Thanks for watching.